Hello everyone, today we are going to be doing a little different look than I usually do. We're going to have two different eyeshadow colors on each eye and it's going to be fabulous. And of course we are using none other than the Morphe Jeffree Star Palette. This is the Jeffree Star Artistry Palette, and let me show you guys what it looks like really quickly. So it has a mirror. It does come with the plastic, which I removed because that really annoys me. And here are the beautiful colors. So we are going to be playing with this today, and let's get started. I'm starting off by priming both of my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm starting off by going into the shade Nate, which is the green shade right here. And I am taking that on my Morphe M321 brush. And we're concentrating that on our crease. We're going to be going into the shade Fast Lane, which is the black in the bottom corner, on the Sigma E47, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. On the same E47, we're going to take the shade Nate, just to blend out the edges of the black a little bit, and we are going to do small circular motions to blend that out. To blend out this green, I'm gonna go into the shade Wake and Bake down here, and I'm taking that on my Sigma E25 Mini, and I only have product on one side of the brush, and I am going to face the side with the product upwards this way. That way I have a nice blend. Going back with the Morphe M321 and the shade Nate, we are just going to add more of that shade because it did tend to blend out a little bit with the Wake and Bake shade. Now I'm going to cut the crease with the Benefit Cakeless Concealer in the shade number 3 with the Morphe M224 brush. And I am going to do this off camera just to save a little more time. So it turns out my phone was not recording, but I took the Morphe M321 with the shade Nate and applied that closer to my lower lash line. Then I took the M326 and applied the shade Wake and Bake to blend that shade out. And right now I'm just blending everything. With the shade Fast Lane, which was the black, and the Sedona Lace M226 brush. I'm just going to apply that closer to the lash line just to add a little more definition so the shades match the ones that are in the crease. Going back into the Sigma E47 with some of the black again. Now we're gonna start working on the other eye. I'm gonna go into the shade Self-Made, which is the hot pink right here. And I'm taking that on the Morphe R41 brush. To deepen up the shade a little bit, I'm going back into the black shade and with a clean Sigma E47 brush just to define the bottom edge of that as well. To blend this out, I'm going back into the Morphe R41 brush and the same hot pink shade, and I'm just gonna buff it out with circular motions. To blend the pink out, we are going into the shade Back right here, and we are taking that on a clean Sigma E25 brush. Since we lost some of that Self-Made shade, we're going back into the R41 brush and add that right back where it was. Since the black doesn't blend into the pink as nicely as the green does, we are going into the shade right here called Mogul on the same Sigma E47 brush. And we are blending between the black and pink with that, going over the black mostly. Now I'm going to cut the crease with the same concealer and the same brush, and again I am doing that off camera. Now we're pretty much going to do the same thing we did to this eye. So I'm starting off with the same brush, the same hot pink shade, and applying that towards the lower lash line. Now I'm going in with the black on the Sedona Lace 561 again and just lining my lash line with that. Now I'm going in with a clean Morphe M213 and I'm going back into the shade Back to blend in the hot pink with the concealer we have here. Going back into the Self-Made shade with the same brush just to add more of that color. And with the Sigma E47, we're going to go back into the Mogul shade, which is the deepest purple, just to blend this so that it gets a little deeper and blends a little better. I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera and come back to you guys with the lower lash line, and so we could finish up the eye area. Now that the rest of the face is done, we could finish the rest of the eyes. So I'm going back into the lighter pink shade with the Morphe R41 and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. Sigma E47, we are going to go into the deeper purple shade, which is the shade Mogul, and apply that closer to the lash line. For the other eye, we're pretty much going to do the same thing. With the Morphe M321, I'm going to take the Wake and Bake shade, which is the lighter green. And with the Sigma E47, we're going to take the Nate shade, which is the deeper green. Now that that is done, we are going to play with some eyeliners. These are the NYX Vivid Bright liquid liners, and I am going to use these on the lash line. So I'm going to start off with the orange and place that on the first half of the lash line on the green. Now taking the red, I'm going to place that on the outer side. For the pink side, I'm going to take the chartreuse on the inner corner and then the green, the deeper green, on the outer corner. And to tie both sides together, I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Gold, the liquid eyeliners, and this one is in the shade Zodiac Queen, and I'm just going to define the cut crease with that, and I am going to do that off camera just so that I don't mess up. Mascara, I'm doing the Hourglass Caution Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera and come back to you guys with the finished look. And guys, here is the finished look. I am so excited about how this look turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys liked this video, and hopefully you guys learned something as well. If you do like this look and decide to recreate it, please tag me or DM me, put it in the comments below or something, just so that I know. Let me know what you guys think about this palette, because so far all the shades I've used have been amazing. And yeah, if you'd like to see more of me, please tune in next week. I post every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.